Mania is an abnormally elevated mental state that's characteristic of bipolar disorder.
Starting at 6:53.
We're live. What's up, man?
Nothing much. Just another Monday.
Yeah,
I
got
a job. Woo! $16 an hour starting out.
Seriously?
60 extra cents for showing up on time.
I wish I had $16 right now.
I spent $100 earlier just trying to get food. Didn't even get a lot of food. Got like a week's worth of food. $100.
Where are you getting money from?
My dad gives me $100 bills every time I promise him to do something.
Really?
Yeah. So
you do it?
Yeah, he's like, sign up for the Air Force. I was like, okay. And he's like, here's $100. Good job. But he's been paying like a $600 rent for the past couple months. So $100 here and there is little in the sacrifices of not having to pay my rent anymore. Which after I get paid weekly, I'll start tomorrow. I'll get paid on Friday. And then I'll get paid again the next Friday, and that will be enough money for me to pay my rent.
Yeah, and
for
buy
the
some
month
pussy.
Of July. Yeah.
Yeah, get some good.
Get my queen size bed out of storage and put it in here. Buy a bed frame because girls care a lot about that for some reason, and I cannot make myself care about it. But I will get one, even though they're expensive and stupid. I might make my own. I might make my own.
I broke mine.
No need to explain that. I used to do swanton bombs onto my old bed when I was a kid, and I completely destroyed the frame.
Dude, have you seen that video of that guy on YouTube? He's like on top of like an overpass on a highway, and then there was like, oh shit, man, this motherfucker said fuck life, and then as soon as he starts falling, it cuts off. He's like, oh fuck!
I have not seen that.
It's so dark, bro. People are in the comments. They're like, do a flip, and they're doing all. Yeah. I'm like, dude, this guy just committed suicide. Twitter is a cesspool. Twitter is a fucking. I remember I woke up one time and I got on Twitter, and the first thing I saw, that girl you're daydreaming about is sucking another guy's dick. Go, just move on, bro. I was like, damn, I just woke up.
You follow Forever Wilden?
No.
Forever Wilden is a amazing Twitter page that speaks from my heart, and it's got a picture of Kermit the Frog as the AVI. That's how you know you found it.
Yeah.
And he's always saying shit like that.
Yeah, that's so fun. Like, oh my god. He's like, yeah, man, you're that girl you like, she's getting her face fucked. Getting her face fucked right now.
She's getting bruises under her eye from hitting in the headboard.
Oh my god. What does that mean? Like, you just put her against the wall?
You fuck pretty hard until the point where you guys are up against the wall, and then you continue to fuck hard until her face hits something.
I've never
done that.
No,
I've done that a few times.
I never put someone against the wall.
I get passionate.
I
get away from myself.
You're sadistic, man. You like pain.
Have you ever given? No, that's not what I'm saying.
You like the bruising. You like when people.
I don't
bleed.
like to be hurt.
You like hurting them.
I think that's funny.
You think that's funny?
Yeah, it makes me hard. I like that. Not really, but it's just. I like to, as a dude, you like the dominant part of it.
Does making women cry sexually arouse you?
Not sexually.
No.
But it does arouse me.
It does one way.
It makes my heart. Have you ever seen like a time lapse of a flower blooming?
Yeah.
That's what goes on in my heart. It starts as a little nothing. And then it flowers into a beautiful piece of art.
Oh,
and it's only there for a little bit. It dies.
Yeah.
So you have to grow new flowers. You have to make different people upset.
New bitch.
And it's because I have problems. It's because I'm sadistic or whatever you want to say. The word is, I don't know.
I feel like
But yeah, I like to see people in pain. That's why I like watching the UFC a lot because of that reason. Seeing people stiff and like come into consciousness, and they're like trying to ankle pick the referee like way after it's over.
You like that?
Yeah, I think it's hilarious.
You think it's hilarious?
Because they went in there thinking, oh, I'm the shit, I'm walking out. This is my favorite song. I love this song. These are my brothers. I've been training. I don't eat anything I want to eat. I eat what I have to eat. Oh, I can't wait. And now they're just like can hardly move.
Yeah, just dead.
Their eyes look like they're fucking on a different planet.
Yeah, their eyes are
except for the Tony Ferguson knockout. That was the only time I've seen somebody get knocked out where I wasn't happy.
It's something about seeing the motherfucker drop like that is just so fucking entertaining. Like, I don't want to say it's
It is. It's pure entertainment.
I wouldn't say it's funny because it's definitely not funny, but it's just like, whoa.
It can be funny.
That's badass.
Look up Jamal Hill knocking out Johnny Walker. Funny knockout.
What'd he do?
He gets hit on the forehead and he explodes like a cartoon character.
He
falls backward in a hilarious way. It's funny.
Have you seen Brock Lesnar?
In his UFC fights?
Yeah, when he fought Cain Velasquez.
I don't think I saw the Cain fight.
So what happened?
I saw him crucifix and elbow a guy.
That was Shane Carwin. He did that to Shane Carwin when he fought Cain Velasquez. He like bull rushed him and he had him against the fence and like not the greatest person to wrestle against. Cain is a fucking you think he's all American
shooter.
Yeah, the dude didn't even phase him. He was just held him against the fence and then he turned him around and he started whooping his ass. And at one point he caught him. I think he caught him and then Brock Lesnar literally started like spinning around on the ground, like trying to get up, and Cain whooped his ass.
That's awesome.
That dude.
I gotta watch that. I had no idea.
Cain Velasquez was a motherfucker, bro.
So he beat Brock Lesnar?
Yes.
On steroids?
Yes.
Like Brock on steroids.
Brock on steroids. He was like, this is like prime Brock.
That's goat shit.
I think Brock was still champ when he fucking.
You gotta let him out. You gotta free him.
Yeah, free him. That's the California justice system for you, bro.
I thought that was Florida.
No, just California. See, I read up on the story. So what happened is, this is all allegedly too.
Yeah. For those who don't know.
Yeah, means supposedly.
Yeah.
For all the dumb people.
They don't know the Cain Velasquez.
Yeah. But so apparently a family member of Cain Velasquez was getting touched by somebody at a daycare, but it's like not even somebody that worked at the daycare, but lived like near the daycare. They knew about the.
Is it his kid?
I think it was. I don't. Yeah, it's a kid. I don't know if it's like his nephew or something. Like, honestly, their identity should stay like anonymous because it's a really traumatic thing for a kid to go through that.
Yeah, they don't need to be in the headlines.
Especially they don't need their name in the fucking news and shit. So it happened. Apparently, it happened over like 100 times. This person touched his little kid. So this guy got arrested.
That's crazy.
And a judge let him on bond. They let him out on bond, and I guess Cain Velasquez found out about this, and he found where he was. And when he showed up, when he saw him, he shot into the vehicle he was in, but he shot the passenger. The passenger. And he got arrested for that. But my thing is...
He slammed his truck into him, right?
I don't even know. But my thing is... So, you're going to give this fucking dude who touched his kid a bond. You're going to let this guy on the street who is a danger to society, who might go out and fucking offend again... And hurt another kid. Like,
putting up 100, if you're putting up triple digits on...
Yeah, dude, that's fucking insane. That is serial rapist shit.
Yeah.
That's a
term you don't hear a lot, serial rapist.
Yeah,
but this is when it applies.
Yeah, definitely. There's just like this guy has like no, I guess no conscience, no nothing. There's like there has to be something like there's something about a sex offender. Like it's like a Viking gene just to like assault someone while somebody is screaming and telling you no.
Okay, you're painting a vivid image.
No, but I'm saying like that's crazy. That's crazy because it is because a normal person, like if a normal person, if you touch somebody and they say no, you don't fucking touch them. Yeah. Or if it's a kid, you don't touch them to begin with because they're fucking kids. But like and the sex offender got a bond, and Cain hasn't gotten a bond yet.
Yeah, he's had multiple.
Yes, he hasn't gotten a bond yet. So you're telling me you could touch a kid in the state of California and get a bond? Several times. Yeah. But as soon as you do something about it, like any fucking parent would, like anybody would, dude, if somebody touched my sister or something, I'd cut their nuts off. Seriously. Yeah. And it's just... That's the fucking state of California for you. They're so lax on fucking sex offenders.
Why do you think that is?
They're a bunch of sex offenders.
There you go. There's the math for you, folks.
God, man, a bunch of idiots. It pisses me off just thinking about California because, God, man, they just, they're like, ooh, look at us. We're fucking, we snowboarding, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and all this bullshit. No, dude, you guys fuck kids.
Yeah. I mean, even here in the Hollywood side of things, I find the story of Millie Bobby Brown particularly gross. Zendaya in a little way because she was on like Nick Kids or something.
Yeah.
And they were like, we're gonna keep this bitch in the wings. We're gonna wait until she's grown up, then we're gonna make her Mary Jane and put her in Euphoria.
Who did she marry?
I don't think she's married.
Oh, I think you said
she
Mary.
plays Mary Jane.
Oh, Mary
in the Spider-Man.
Zendaya.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But Millie Bobby Brown, she was like a 12-year-old.
Was she 12?
However young she was.
She's 19 now.
Now, okay.
Yeah.
Stranger Things started in 2016, so 6 years ago.
6.
So she was 13. So they're like, this is
Wow, it's been that long.
Yeah, they're like, this is a hot 13-year-old.
Whoa.
Somebody had to have that thought because they're like, we're gonna keep her around and groom.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the grooming thing. Drake was hot on that trail.
Yeah, that was. She was like 16 whenever
he sniffed that out quick. He did it.
That's so weird.
He did that with the Black and White album cover back in the day. He was talking to, I forgot what. It's got Jaded on it. I don't know what album.
If somebody is thinking, the crazy thing is he's still in the paint, man. He's probably still doing shit like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
With the lower, like that's a extremely recognizable name, but imagine somebody who you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Same age, same situation. He's like
Dan Schneider.
Ooh.
You know who Dan Schneider is?
Yeah,
that fat fuck from Nickelodeon.
Very
dude. That guy's a fucking creep.
He had like a child's haircut.
Ew, he's so gross.
He had like Mitchell Musso's hair.
Yeah,
but he was just fucking.
I'm fucking Dan Schneider. Fucking feed me pussy.
He was addicted to feet, or he had a
fetish.
fetish.
Just fucking. Ugh.
So you can just look up every time that they used feet. Zoe 101.
They used a lot of feet.
Victorious, iCarly. You can just look up feet scenes from Nick shows.
Yeah, it's weird.
And it'll be like a 20-minute video.
Yeah.
And there's this one particularly of Ariana Grande. Mm-hmm. She's like upside. She's like supposed to be recording something in her bedroom for Victorious, and she's like pouring water on herself or something. I don't know. If you know the scene, you know what I'm talking about. It's incredibly hypersexual and inappropriate. And she was 15 or something at the time. So I don't know what's going on in California where they're just like
there's something in the water.
Something in the water.
Something in the water that makes them fucking weird.
Mm-hmm. I don't.
Not everybody from California. There's a lot of cool. I mean,
people that come from here and move there.
Are there any cool people in California? What was cool that you'd like from California?
I don't like anyone there. Hold on. Let me pump the brakes a little. Let me think of podcasters. Tim Dillon owns a Palm Springs estate, but he's
not
never
from
there.
California, is he?
No, he's from New York. He's from, I want to say Long Island.
Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady are from California.
Hey,
Mew!
Hey, yeah, you're blocking the video.
Get the fuck off the camera.
Get down. Get off the...
Yo, you
great.
bitch.
Oh, great. I'll fix it.
So what just happened is Bo's retarded cat just pushed over the camera, and now we're fixing it. Dude, those shorts are fucking small.
Yeah, these are chubbies?
Yeah, I didn't know they were that small.
Yeah, these are the 5.5-inch inseam. You can get a 7.
Jesus.
Yeah, I didn't think they'd be this small when I got
Yeah, it
them.
looks like one of your nuts are about to fall out, man.
Dude, if you scooch too far up in a chair, it puts a fucking chokehold on your nuts.
I bet.
Yeah, I was just gonna wear them for the walk and get more sun on my skin, more skin exposure for my depression, which I still have, by the way, for those wondering.
We started off this podcast pretty dark.
Yeah, well, let's talk about some levity. Old guitar bitch.
Oh,
made an appearance yesterday.
Where? Oh, at the pool? Yeah.
Just for a brief moment. Mm-hmm. And what did I do, Kev?
You ran.
I did not run. I did not run.
You cowered away.
I didn't cower away. I self-respected, talked casually for a moment, and then I left. I walked away.
You walked away?
I didn't run.
You should have talked to her.
No. This is your brain. This is the brain that is repulsive to women. This is my brain. This is what happens. I think I don't give a fuck. I need to not give a fuck. Mm-hmm. I got to focus on number one.
Mm-hmm. Which is
got a job today, number one. Mm-hmm. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
16 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Chasing this little old bitch.
Where's the job again? Oh,
I'll be working.
Finally got the job there?
Finally. Had to go to church with the family. And that's what did it. I met the mother who actually owns the shit. Mm-hmm. It's like hers. And she was like, come in tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Just come in tomorrow. So I came there at 2:30. I left at like 4 or something.
Come to me, comrade.
It was, don't say that shit. And she had her dogs in her office. She had 2 dogs in her office.
You like that?
That was cool. I respect that.
You respect that.
Yeah.
You don't even own a dog.
No, I want to though.
You own a bitch ass cat.
Well,
who doesn't let me even fucking near him? And I'm a fucking animal person.
He
dude.
lets you touch him.
Animals think I'm
hisses
awesome.
and screams.
Okay, I think so.
Not this animal.
Animals worship me.
One out of one example? No, they don't.
I could tame a bear if I wanted to.
No, you couldn't.
Yes, I could.
No, you could not.
I could wrestle a black bear if I wanted to.
Well, yeah, I agree.
I weigh more than a black bear.
Black bears are the weakest of the bears.
Yeah.
So that's a good pick.
Has nothing to do with race.
No. No. I mean, you put that thought out in the air.
You think the black bears would be the most athletic, but they're really not.
No, stop.
The brown bears are the most scary bears.
The real scary bears?
Yeah, the legal brown spit bears. Oh, the white bears.
The white bears. And so
the clan
so in the
bears.
bear world, it's the opposite of the human world.
Yeah.
But these fucking bears, they only eat meat.
Yeah.
Polar bears only eat meat. They're like long as shit.
Yeah.
They can get like 11 feet tall standing, and their snouts super long so that they can smell a bleeding orca on a fucking piece of ice 100 miles away.
Yeah, they can smell a tampon from like 3 miles away or something.
Yeah, if it's that time of the month, you better stay out that
You
North
better
Pole.
stay the fuck away out of the north. Yep.
They don't like Coca-Cola as much as they like human flesh.
Yeah, yeah. Where did that come from? Why did Coca-Cola fucking gravitate towards
I'd have no idea.
polar bears?
I honestly don't know. I know
There's a
it's
conspiracy against that. Cocaine, white bears.
okay.
What do white people like more? Cocaine.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
There you go. Mew!
You can't be up there, man. I know it's your favorite place to lounge lately, but just for the next hour or so.
I think you should put him down.
Please stop. Please stop. He's completely fine. He needs like
He's retarded. He's obviously retarded.
He needs some shot, but we'll take care of that next month, won't we? when those checks are flowing. I'm scared I won't pass the drug test.
Oh,
which
man.
I think might be tomorrow, but it might not be. We have to go to a staffing agency after I do my paperwork up there.
Oh, we're staff. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. It's like a temp.
Oh, okay, like a temp
It's
agency
what
place.
Rodney was doing.
Yeah. They fucking rob you of all your money.
Except I'll get paid the same rate, but I do all my paperwork through these people. That way, it's like less paperwork for them on the on the hiring end of things.
Rodney was slaving for those guys, man. He used to fucking.
They were giving him $12 an hour for like a 17.5-hour job.
Yeah, they used to take like $4 out of his check for every hour or something like that. Something crazy.
He was getting 12 for a 16-hour.
And the dumb thing is that he used to work for this place, where they told him like, hey man, if you show up for 6 months straight, when you don't call in, nothing, we'll hire you. First off, who the fuck can do that? Like, life happens.
Yeah, I mean, 60 days to 90 days is the normal probationary period.
Yeah.
6 months is
crazy.
That's something that they'll only...
That's insane.
That's something they'll only tell a black person.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's just, he was working there forever. They never hired him on. He worked at another place forever. They never hired him on. He told me, like, you should go over there. I'm like, I'm not fucking going to slave for them crackers.
If you worked 400 hours, which is 10 weeks, they made $1,600 off of just signing them.
You know what the funny thing is?
Passive income.
My boss, who I had like sexual relations with, don't recommend it. She
Fuck.
Yeah, I did. She not pretty at all. Okay. But
all right.
Don't want to talk about it.
All right, that's very clear because we haven't before.
So I was working on my computer, right? And she was like, hey, when I left, you forgot to do this when you clocked out. I was like, okay, so what's gonna happen? It's like, it might affect your pay. Like, it better fucking not.
So you start rubbing.
Like, you better tell these crack ass motherfuckers who above you that I was here the whole fucking time and you saw me. Yeah. She's like, Kevin, you're white skinned. Like, why are you saying cracker? Like, don't do that. Don't do that. I know my skin is white, but I'm not a fucking white person. Okay, don't fucking compare me to no fucking Mayo monkey.
Okay, dude, right here.
We're racist.
Sitting right here.
This is the racist part. This is the racist part of the podcast, y'all.
But I can't say my favorite racist term.
White people are like base. Like, you know, you guys are evil. Y'all start all the wars.
That's Jews. Come on.
Oh man.
Just like you're not
you
white.
You can't say that.
Just like you're not white. I'm not Jewish.
I'm not Jewish.
You can't pin that shit to me. You cannot pin that to me.
Dude, I think it's hilarious that like some people are out there that just blame everything on Jewish people.
It usually in conspiracy corners, there's some even word for it. Where it always ends up to people blaming Jews.
Jews, yeah.
Yeah, it always lands on Jews. You have some conspiracy about plastics, or they don't want fresh drinking water, or like anything. Anything you get deep enough, you'll be like, yeah, the Jews or Jewish people, Israel, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I remember I heard about something in the Bible that says that you will never be able to, to try the people of the Messiah and succeed or something like that. So you'll never
press Israel and win.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
Yeah, but pretty much like since they betrayed Jesus, dude, they have had a fucking rough time. The Jewish people as a race.
What does that tell you?
When they betrayed Jesus, bro, Jesus was like, bro, you really? Like really? It's like when the Knicks trade Patrick Ewing. It's like, you really gonna fucking trade me, dude? You're gonna betray me? The guy who averages a triple-double on fucking water? Seriously?
On water?
On water. I like to think Jesus was balling out. That he was like playing basketball while on water.
I thought you meant like he was playing games at sea level.
No,
that's like what that meant. I was like, is it harder?
He was playing basketball on water, dude. He was like dribbling on water and shit.
That's a cool
thing to think.
Yeah,
right?
That's a cool image in my head.
Cool.
He's still like wearing Jordans though.
Yeah, Jesus got a wet really?
Yeah. Like, even in my head, it was like, yeah, he's like balling with Jordans on top
Michael Jordan is that guy.
Yeah,
Jesus is wearing Michael Jordan shoes.
He's got a brand deal with Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's how that's why the shoes are so
but
successful.
ever since that shit, man, they've had a rough time. Jewish people get blamed for everything.
Amen.
The Holocaust. God damn. Jewish people have had a hard time. Hey, shout out to all my Jews out there, man. Keep your head up. Seriously,
I'll fight you with my bare hands.
Why would you do that?
Because I feel on the side of my Lord Jesus Christ. I owe him.
You owe him to fight a Jew.
I owe him with my life.
But he's a Jew too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's a Jew.
And they did that to his own people.
Yeah.
So imagine what
I'm telling you, it's like when they
imagine what they do to me and you.
It's like when a franchise trades their best player. He's been there for 10 years. It's like if the Mavs traded away Dirk Nowitzki and like gave him away
I gotta stop using sports analogies because I have no.
You don't have no idea. You don't know who Dirk Nowitzki is?
Nope. I don't
Seriously?
know where the Nets play. Is that New York?
You don't know who Knicks?
The Knicks. Okay.
The Knickerbockers.
What?
The Knickerbockers.
That's a family.
No, it's I don't know what it is. All right, but that's the name of the Knicks.
Sounds like the last name of some Jew who wanted a sports team.
God damn. Okay, this is all a joke. We're not anti-Semites.
When I get the paychecks coming through, you guys are gonna get it. Just don't. You're gonna get to count it and smell it. Everything you want to do. Stack the coins very neatly.
Is that true that like they own all the banks?
I can't say yes or no.
Because I don't know any Jews.
I don't know anything. I just like to perpetuate stereotypes. Because that's what my dad did for me. And that's what I'm going to do for my children.
Oh, man, don't do that to your kids. Please don't do that to your kids.
It's learned behavior.
They're going to grow up just hating people.
But I can't say anything too true right now. But.
Speaking of religions, you ever heard that the Buddhist religion, they believe in reincarnation. But I heard that when you have been bad to a certain life form, like a person or animal, they reincarnate you as that thing. So I'm gonna convert to Buddhism, and I'm gonna hate on people with more money and bigger dicks.
Okay, try and get reincarnated.
Yeah. Try to be reincarnated as like Shaq or something.
Yeah, you'll come back as Shaq. Make water bottles look small.
Yeah, that guy's fucking crazy looking, man.
Whoever I was in my last life hated me.
What do you think? What do you think your last life form? This is all hypothetical because we don't believe this. I mean, this is.
I was a pharaoh.
A pharaoh?
I was a pharaoh
who hated it like what?
I enslaved whites.
You enslaved whites?
Yeah, I probably Slavic or some Icelander types. Yeah. Vikings probably tried to invade us.
Were people like with glasses? Like
they couldn't see very well.
And
that's how I got them.
Yeah.
That's how I trapped them.
I think I was a very stable person. who who was mentally stable.
It only lasted that one time.
Yeah,
huh?
who
From that vape crazy.
Who didn't have a drinking problem? Probably partaked in some drinking. Probably was very rich. Maybe I would like a hog.
I thought I was overdoing myself with being a pharaoh, but I think now you're pushing it.
What? How am I pushing? I'm poor. I'm tiny. Somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm brutally mentally ill. So, yeah, it's like you see, he had to hate on people.
These are things that you never admit. Take a note from Trumple. Old Trumple's still a skin.
Oh, Trumple's still.
You just.
But a lot of this is comedy, so we don't know if I'm kidding or not.
Oh well, if you continue.
Do you know if I'm kidding or not?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. No. I don't know from facts.
Because I might just be mentally very stable with like a hog, and you won't know.
And you just like to.
I like to downplay.
You just got a bunch of pills in a bag. To fuck with people.
Ladies, 13 inches.
Okay, they don't want that.
Jesus, man, that's.
They definitely don't need or want that.
Shit.
That's freakazoid shit.
That's.
I think you girls can settle for 7 and lower.
7 and lower.
Yeah, you don't need anything more than that.
I ain't gonna lie, man. My friend Michael has a huge dick, man. I was just like, man, you need to get a license for that or something, dude. That's a legal weapon. I remember he took his pants off and he hit me in the face with it, and I was standing across the room.
Okay, for a second I thought you were telling a real story. I was like, y'all still talk to one another after this? It's horrible. Yeah, he's got a legendarily big dick.
Yeah, man.
It's part of
very tiny human. He's
part
very,
of the lore.
He's very skinny.
What did I say about proportions?
Yes. Like the fanny.
If I gave you a very tiny ice cream cone, and you put any amount of ice cream in that,
it looks like a lot of ice cream.
Looks like a lot of ice cream, right?
Yeah.
If I give you a huge bowl and I pour a whole pint in that, it doesn't look like much.
No, it doesn't.
No, it don't look like much. So, people listening, do with that information what you can. Apply that where you can in your life. Stop drinking. Stop doing drugs. Cut it out. I relapsed a little. I'll say it. I smoked a blunt with my neighbor. I liked it too.
You had fun?
I was so overly confident. Like, I noticed that was something that came over me. I thought I was the shit instantly.
Really?
This is an illusion that being high on weed will give you, that you're like supreme in some way.
Seriously?
Yeah. I was like, I just was feeling myself.
It's like what is it? Smoke courage? Because liquid courage,
Sure, gassed up.
Gassed up?
Well, I was all gassed up. If you do cocaine, you call it keyed up. I'm keyed up. But I did feel like I was able to communicate with my cat telepath,
Telepath.
Yeah. With my brain and shit.
Oh man, you were high.
Yeah, I could look up into it. I could feel his situation going on.
Do you regret it?
Yes, because now I have to take a drug test, and it was pure. It was an offer that was pushed on me so many times.
Oh man, that guy's a peer pressure.
I crumbled. That
guy
hard.
That guy's peer pressure. I remember I texted you. I was like, bro, I don't
Yeah,
like you hanging out with him because he's bad influence.
Yeah, he showed me a little.
You're a grown ass man. These are grown ass men I'm talking about. But still, I remember because whenever we were at the pool, he had all those fucking
happy dads.
Those happy dads.
You never stop being human.
Yeah.
No matter how old you are, peer pressure will always be a thing.
Yeah, and he was like, well, not if you're me, but
Okay.
2 years sober,
Okay.
You still hadn't drank anything,
Good for you, man. you flexing on that right now?
Hell yeah, I'm flexing, dude. I'm proud.
I got to 75 days and fucked up.
Oh man, but whenever he was like there, he was like, "You sure you don't want one, man?" I'm like, "I'm sure, man. I don't drink. I don't. I'm
recovering alcoholic is a word that I threw out there. He was like, "Sip.
Just take a sip.
Just waterfall.
Just one sip." I'm like, I'm good, dude. I just wanted to be like, I'm good, dude. That's what I wanted to say. I wanted to be a dick, like, bro, no. Like,
don't you get it?
Don't ask me again.
His family owns a bar.
Yeah.
So I can tell that's like part of his life. Mm-hmm. He thinks that...
Cool dude. Don't get me wrong.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Hasn't opened my Snapchat in 2 days.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
You weirded him out?
I don't think so.
You get high and you started talking about like demons and shit?
I did say some weird shit.
Oh my god, what you said?
I gave him my Will Smith clone theory. That Will Smith is a clown.
The first fucking episode you talked about that shit.
Yeah, I can't help myself.
Oh man.
Because it came to me, and I believe
you chased him away, bro.
Probably. I hope so. I need that space. Maybe it's the Lord protected me. Maybe it's the Lord protected me.
Is this the women you're talking about? You need space?
No. What?
I only give women space.
No, I need space from that fucking ganja because your boy.
You like it too much.
It was a fast and slippery slope.
Yeah.
And I was like, my brain was like, well, just buy a few grams. I was like, no. This is the problem. This is the core problem I had. It's like, you can't just go right back to it, dog. So I regret that I did that because now I have a worry that I wouldn't have had if I didn't. And because before it's like, I know I'm clean. I know I'm clean. I know that I know. Now I don't know. Now I got cranberry juice coming in the. I got to pick that up at 9. Cranberry juice.
Yeah, you're ordering that.
AZOs.
That's fucking insane. You don't even go in there. And they bring it out.
Yeah, they bring it out.
How much do they charge you for that?
It's free.
It's free.
Yeah, they pay their employees to do it.
But don't you have to have like a certain like a minimum?
Over $25. So,
I don't ever spend that much money at the store. I'm poor.
Okay.
I just,
All right, dude.
I steal a lot.
I know you do.
I steal a lot.
I don't respect that about you.
It's honestly a lot. It's honestly a problem.
Okay.
But I can't stop it.
You got to talk to that. Barson.
Barson's a
he used to have a
kleptomaniac.
Yeah, he used to have an issue with it. He'd be getting nerdy shit, just from random WalMarts across our store's supposed location.
But he's got the money, doesn't he?
Somebody does that.
That's the difference between me, him, and Barson. I don't.
You steal out of necessity.
I steal out of because if I don't,
he did it.
If
from
I don't,
pure desire. He's
if
like,
I don't, I'm
this
gonna
looks
die.
like a cool copy of a Harry Potter book.
Yeah,
this is a Harry Potter book with pictures.
Harry Potter hentai book.
Yeah, they've got You
think Barson's into hentai?
Yeah,
definitely,
100%.
Like bronies and shit?
Probably not. He tells me he likes long hair.
You think he's a brony?
He likes hair.
Hair.
Yeah. So I don't.
Hair where?
On the head, hopefully.
I mean, everybody likes long.
Maybe he
hair.
likes a big old bush. Maybe he's a
old bush. A little bush is cute.
A bushwhacker.
I think it's cute.
It's in today's society, I prefer it because everybody's always trying to hide their true self.
Yeah.
I can trust a girl with a bush.
Yeah,
because she's not hiding.
There's a pair of Joker lips behind the bush.
Yeah, sure. I haven't fucked a girl with a bush since high school. She was nice.
I don't remember ever. I lied. I fucked that grizzly bear bitch one time.
Ooh, gross.
Yeah.
Yucky. Yeah. I don't even know who you're talking about, but just the grizzly bear.
Big girl, she was very hairy.
Oh, dude, okay.
The only way I knew I was fucking with a girl is because, it was moist. That's all I knew. Because if it wasn't for that, it felt like I was fucking, myself, It looked like, the next day when I woke up, it looked like I fell asleep on top of a mirror. That's disgusting. Yeah, well, alcoholism, you do some things. You live through some things. And, yeah, you just learn from them. I mean, I don't think I've learned from very much regarding women because I just retardedly just keep going in head first.
Can you pause it so I can piss? I'm drinking a bunch of water for this drug testing.
All right, man.
It's ridiculous.
And we're back.
Does your piss obey your commands? Does it go where you want it to go?
Sometimes.
I try and piss in the bowl sometimes, and it literally goes both other ways. And does not go in the bowl. I've pissed on my shoes and stuff before. What
are you, fucking 8?
I don't know. No, dude. It's just that it doesn't stream as well as I.
You got a little blockage in your urethra, bro.
I surely hope not.
You probably got it stowed.
It wasn't always this way.
Got a rock in there.
I really hope not.
I think you're about to search your computer and be like, do I have a rock in my dick?
I was like, no, I got to drink more water. I got to drink more water because I don't want to pee rocks.
Oh, man.
But I don't think it was always like that. I think I used it too much and now it's fucked.
You used it too much? What you mean? You, fucking?
Yeah, fuck too much.
You fuck too much.
Yeah.
Only you would think you fuck too much.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. No, every doctor would be like, you're under average.
Yeah, you're fucking... I fuck, annually.
They'd be like, here's a chart of how much people fuck, and here's you way back here. You see that?
I think it's been a year since I've been touched by a girl.
Good for you.
What about you? What is it?
sex at all, or is it
just breathing in the same room as her? Just
Okay, well, that's not that long ago.
You.
Hey, dude. Okay, just
Can you put him like up there?
I can put him in the living room. I'll do that.
Get the fuck off the fucking thing.
Hey, man, don't be mad. I know you're upset. I know. Okay, see what you made me do?
Put the retard cat outside. Feed him to the dogs.
I know. I told you I wouldn't do that. I made a promise to my cat when I was stoned that I wouldn't be putting him in the other room as much.
Well, he's an animal, so promises don't count.
Okay, sure.
Unless it's to a dog.
Okay, then that counts?
Yeah, it does count, because they have souls. Cats don't have souls.
I disagree now.
Cats.
Back in the day, I'd be like, yeah, they're just monsters.
Yeah, they are monsters.
But they're monsters that are people as well.
No.
They've got little personalities.
Yeah, they're dickheads.
I only like my cat. Well, no, that's wrong. I like other people's cat, too. I want a fucking dog. I will get a dog. People at this job, they have dogs. They all also dip. They also do dip.
Are you planning on dipping?
Nope.
No?
I plan on never dipping.
You want a little glass in your lip?
Nah.
There's microglass in that shit. So
Yeah, I'm not about that. My dad does, and he never stopped. It's highly addictive. Even the dude who was showing me around the place, the moment we got out of the office and into like the touring part, gets his little.
See what you want to do here is you want
packed
to
up his
put the.
lip. He's just like
You got to keep your dick from getting caught in this machine right here.
There's no telling how much money I wasted on this Copenhagen. He said, "How old are you?" I said, "About to be 24." He said, "I've been dipping twice as long as you've been alive." Isn't that crazy?
Oh, but I'm surprised he isn't missing his jaw yet.
I was highly surprised by the quality of his teeth.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you would never expect, and this is no promotion for the tobacco industry, but it's maybe not as bad as the pictures lead on. Or this dude had.
That was on the Big Tobacco's payroll, y'all.
I'd love to get a check from fucking
Big Tobacco.
Dude, if I had a Copenhagen sponsorship,
are they allowed to sponsor anything?
I don't think. Well, some nicotine companies do, so I guess. I just don't think they need any help.
Yeah, everybody's.
They're like, we're good.
We're good.
They're sitting on one of their mini islands. we are good. We ain't got to cut no idiot, no
The
chick.
island's made out of all the dead bodies they're responsible for.
Yeah, I mean, fucking Little St. James was definitely owned by.
Little St. James.
That was
Epstein Island.
Yeah.
Good old Epstein. Shout out to him, man. That
He
guy
definitely
was cool.
bought that with cigar.
That guy was cool, man. That guy was definitely cool, wasn't he?
He was cool enough to be presidents with both. Or to be friends with both a president and also the guy who made Microsoft, which means you got to have something pretty cool about you.
Yeah.
I don't think Bill Clinton just hangs around with any old fuck. I think you gotta be cool.
Yeah,
for
bro.
old Bill.
You see Ghislaine, whatever, Maxwell got sentenced to 20 years.
Yeah.
Not one motherfucker who fucked the kid was arrested.
Yeah.
Where are those kid fuckers?
She didn't snitch on any of them.
Why the fuck aren't they in jail? Dude, you know, it's like the government's trying to protect them. You know they are because
because they be fucking kids. The government.
Yeah, they're all kid
senators
fuckers.
And shit.
They're all kid fuckers. All of them. They're all baby fuckers.
What's that guy who looks like a fucking squat fish or whatever it's called? He went to Mexico when we had a power outage.
Oh, Ted Cruz.
That dude looks like the purest definition of what a guy who touches kids looks like.
Fuck that guy. He looks like he eats little rats.
Oof.
He just looks like a
He
fucking
bites the head off of rats and
slimy
slurps out the
dude.
guts.
Fucking you disgusting prick.
Yeah, God doesn't make you that ugly without anything.
No,
without you doing something about it.
No, it's the racism.
He earned it. He earned being that fuck.
I don't think he's racist.
Ted's wife.
I think he's really just
ugly as a dog.
Yeah, that.
I miss Trump.
If you said that about my girl, bro, I already told you what I do.
That's just his public wife.
Secret Service
That
is
ain't
gonna
his girl.
Secret Service is gonna have to fucking put me through a metal detector.
His girl's in middle school. That's just his wife.
His girl's not even born yet.
No,
She's not even born yet.
no, he's God.
He made her in a lab. She's
You
like,
gotta get off pedophilia.
yeah, just big tits. Put this blue eyes. Just make sure make sure Trump likes her next time.
Interesting.
That asshole had the nerve to be like, You're not. We need a real Texan in office. Real Texan. First off, prick, you're from Canada. You were born in Canada.
Who?
Ted Cruz.
Really?
Ted Cruz is born in Canada, bro.
Oh, wow.
He's not even a Texan. Because if a real Texan, bro, if you talk about a real Texan's girl like that, fool, you get your ass beat.
Square up.
You get your ass whooped.
Stomp a hole in your Levi 505.
You don't talk about my old lady like that, asshole. Oh, fuck, man. I hate that. I can't stand him. I can't stand him. Ted Cruz, you want to box? Celebrity boxing match? Hit us up.
Mr. Beast, I still haven't forgotten about you.
Mr. Beast.
I will beat your ass in a pool full of Kool-Aid or something. just make it stupid as fuck so that you get all the children to watch our video. And talk like this and keep using an upbeat I hate children's how people market at kids.
Yeah.
And they just use excitement.
Yeah.
And things that they can't conceive of, like big numbers. And
do any women like do that YouTube boxing shit?
There was a girls' match between I don't know. I didn't know either.
What
one
about iDubbbz? How is his bitch doing any fighting?
No.
Why doesn't she?
She said that she has so much CTE that she's not allowed to.
CTE from what?
She's got a bunch of concussions.
Just a bunch of backboards she's been put against?
Yeah, probably. I really do not like her. I really do not like her.
What does she have CTE from? What did she do?
I don't know. She claims to have done something. She said she played soccer when she was a kid or something.
I never...
She ends up landing on her head several times. She is retarded. If you listen to her talk, you're like, yeah, this person can't afford to be punched in the head at all.
Yeah.
But she's got big, stupid tits. So that you can sell that and just rig it.
You know, I believe you should never hit a woman ever.
Unless
it's a weak move.
Unless
it's bitch mode. It's bitch made. But now if she punches you first, you uppercut that bitch in the pussy.
You just punch her
right in the pussy.
Punch her in her smallest tit as hard as you can.
No, in the pussy. You have to cut her in the cunt. You got to make sure she can't have kids.
Cut her in the cunt.
Cut her in the cunt. Yeah.
You got to open up the gooch. You got to straight blade in between the asshole and the pussy. Make it one big hole.
Her vagina has to tear into her asshole.
Okay.
Like they do during childbirth.
Oh. Yeah,
you ever seen that?
No, I try not to watch childbirth videos.
Childbirth videos, it's like a gunshot wound to the head, but worse.
God did not make me to be a doctor.
Yeah.
Because when I see anything in a medical setting, I'm just like, not like vomity, but I'm just like, I'm repulsed.
Oh yeah, dude. Everyone I went to, like, with my sister to like get her little birth control thing out of her arm.
Yeah.
As soon as it popped out, I was like, ew. Ew, that's gross.
Ew, that was just in you.
Yeah, and the doctor, the nurse looked at me and she just stared at me with such disgust. She was like, "You fucking pig!
You're fucking up our whole.
You're fucking up. You're the reason why we do this."
No, you're the reason why. I'm empowered, but I also can't take any responsibility for my own decisions.
Yeah,
it's always somebody else's fault. Yeah, some girl was sober for like 4 days on Twitter.
Yeah,
got hundreds of thousands of likes.
For real? Did she relapse?
No, she was just like, I know this isn't a big deal, but I haven't had anything to drink in 4 days, and it's pretty big for me. And it was like, oh, look at you, you're so good, you got it, almost a week, blah blah blah. I'd be like, 50 days,
50 days,
drug free. And then like one of my friends who's like closely monitoring the progress would be like, here you go, here's a like. Most people, they just see it and they keep going. But yeah, fuck women, huh?
Yeah,
literally.
That's the narrative of this whole podcast.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my money right.
Speaking of women,
so that I can be good, so that I'm less hateful, so that I can attract a woman.
Speaking of women, you know, I decided to take back control of my dating life. I matched with a girl on Bumble and I added her on Snap. She showed interest at first, but she started replying less and less until she'd go a day without talking to me and would try to pick up where the combo left. Often, you know what I did?
Oh, you called her out on it.
I literally offered her Snapchat.
Oh, good. There you go. Learning from me at the pool the other day.
And this is when you say, really?
Oh, really?
Nah, just. But it sounds like something someone with self-respect would do. You know, right?
So that's not.
Nah.
Still got her.
She's still there. She's still there. I need to
learn something from me, man.
Oh, man.
Don't chase this one. Don't chase the one. You're the one. Improve yourself. Make be like a salt lick.
Yeah.
Out in the middle of the everything gonna come and lick on that salt lick. You gotta be good though. You don't want to be like something that's not like that.
Yeah.
My brain's not working too good today.
Yeah. Me neither. I haven't slept very well, but I was.
God, it's been days of bad sleep.
Yeah,
we texted each other at like 3:30 in the morning last night.
I stayed up thinking about this last night. Have you ever thought about how the people we went to school with and our age are out getting married and having kids, and we're just telling dick jokes?
Give it 5 years.
5 years.
We'll see who made the right decision. We'll see who made it.
We're just here talking about foreskins and fucking the government being God.
But my girl doesn't have postpartum. I'm not dealing with that.
I mean, she had something. Something on the fodder. I don't know what the fuck that bitch had.
I'm just glad that I'm alive and I made it out.
You made it out?
I made it out.
Made it out of a relationship that you were abusive in.
Okay. Let's not paint me as an abuser. Let's not do that.
Oh, then you're a prick.
I've always been this way.
Yeah.
Gotten out of relationships where not healthy things were happening for both parties.
Okay.
And I'm okay.
But the thing about this is that
it just fucked up my soul and my morale and my brain.
The way I know you, the way like if let's say if a girl bites you, you don't go like, oh, like I'm gonna ruin myself again so I don't get bit again or something.
I didn't know.
You go, no, I'm gonna bite her harder.
I'm gonna bite her ear off.
And I'm gonna do some mutilation shit.
Mm-hmm. I'll rip her feet off.
Yeah, you take this one step and then you take like a whole football field.
You step on my toes, I take your toes off.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's you.
I'm very tit for tat like that, but in an extreme responsive way. And it's not good. It's another sign that I have issues.
Yeah, you do. Well, hopefully you see that therapist soon.
Hopefully I can afford to see a therapist soon. But I will.
You should be able to see
gainful
one
employment
in like a month, right?
Yeah. I'll start doing it in August. As a birthday present to myself, I'll go to therapy.
I'm just looking through all these fucking notes, man. I've just got so much fucking shit to talk about.
You tried therapy this week. How was that?
It was an experience. It was a long time. I kind of go into there. I'm kind of like just sitting there because it's like a couch and he's sitting in front of me. So
did you have multiple seats around the room where you could have picked where to sit?
No, it was just two seats in front of me, this couch, and it instantly felt like an interrogation. Like I was just like, I just sat there and I was like, I wanted to call for my lawyer at first. I was like, bro, I don't fucking talk to cops. Yeah. You fucking pig. Fuck you. Eat my ass. But no, he was like, so man, tell me about yourself. I'm like, I just graduated college, this and that. Remember the first time, and then I brought her up, obviously, because she's a root. She's the root of a lot of my issues. Yeah. He was like, what about her? Well, she's a fucking bitch. That's what I said. She's a terrible person. She's a cunt. And I did curse. Because the first thing I did when I walked in there, I was like, hey, man, can I curse? He was like, do you need a curse? I'm like, yeah, I need a curse. Like, that's how I express myself. Because if I don't curse, I'm not going to express myself correctly. Yeah. But that's the first thing I told him. He was like, she's a cunt. She's a bitch. And he knows. I don't remember his name. But yeah, it's been going... hopefully it helps with my food addiction, because dude, there's a lot we have to tackle. My food addiction, my trauma, my problem with women, my spirituality. I have fucking issues with my spirituality a lot.
What are those?
I'm really scared of death. Like,
really?
Yes, I'm very scared of death.
That's weird. I didn't know that about you.
I feel like even if I do repent and like I'm religious and shit, I still have a resounding fear that I'm going to hell. Like,
really?
That scares the shit out of me. Yeah, it scares. It keeps me up at night sometimes.
Was that something that got drilled into you as a kid? Or?
It's just I've learned that like a lot more people go to hell than heaven, and I figure I'm such a disgusting human being, and I'm terrible, so I figure you know what?
You think you deserve hell in your current state?
Yeah, I think I deserve to be.
No, that's
I mean,
weird.
isn't that normal though? Like, doesn't God want you to think you deserve to go to hell because you're such a piece of shit? That's why you go towards him. No,
not in the way that I've interpreted all the things that I've learned.
Yeah.
Especially after doing the DMT, it's like, the first thought is like, oh, I've seen this shit before, or I've been here before. And it's like, oh, this is where I came from. It's like, okay, I'm going to go back here eventually. And I'm just in some fucking...
So you saw heaven.
Yeah, for more or less of a word. I mean, I didn't see it like Streets of Gold, Gates of Pearl, things like that. I saw like a cosmic soup of different energies and entities. Different people are different. Like, I could see different spirits or whatever, but some of them were different shapes. And like some of them were bigger than others. Some of them were like had like markings on them that meant something. Like I saw my grandfather, and I could tell that he had killed someone because he had some kind of specific marking on him or whatever. And then I went and I asked my dad after that. I was like, "Did your dad ever kill anybody?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Not like you think, not like that." I was like, "Well, what the fuck? What's the story here?"
Yeah.
He was a drunk, and he was drunk driving on a highway in Texas, and I don't know who swerved into who, but he head-on collisioned with the car, and he was driving a 1-ton pickup, and the car just got obliterated.
Yeah.
The guy died instantly.
He didn't do any time for that, huh?
No, they didn't even breathalyze.
Yeah, this was back then when drunk driving was legal.
Yeah, it was completely legal. It was like the 60s. No big deal.
Nobody gave a shit.
And he just went back to work.
Yeah.
Like that day. And that's just a weird thing about like being on that other side is you can see people, and then you can also see they've got different markings on them. And I think he told me that's what happened.
Is it weird that like is it just or human nature that you like question a lot of things? Like
all the time.
Like what if there is no afterlife? Like what if there's nothing on the other side? What if something terrible is waiting for you?
I just don't think that that's what happens. It's like what were you doing before you were alive?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I don't.
Well, then you're not going to be able to remember this life over there. It's just a complete separation. Once you go through the other side, all this shit, they say like all this shit's meaningless. It is. Like this is just stuff that you do to comfort yourself while you're here. People like specific colors, and they like to. Everybody like clings to something specific.
Yeah.
But on that other side, it's just like none of that shit's real. It's only what's in your heart.
Yeah, and the way I am right now, can I be like that over there?
Well, yeah. I mean, your spirit is what it is.
Yeah.
You're worrisome, but you care.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how you'd be on the other side. Like, you just wouldn't have your body anymore.
Okay.
You would just be like if you
So there's a lot of scumbags in heaven, what you're saying.
I'm saying there's a lot of entities, but none of them gave me they're no longer human, which means that they're not competing with me for food. They're not competing with me for resources or anything like that. So all the things that make people bad, that gets completely taken away from you. Like all your desires and stuff. Like if I had a hot girlfriend or whatever, and you wanted to fuck my hot girlfriend, all three of us die. We're on the other side. She's no longer my girlfriend. That's not happening anymore, and you're no longer attracted to her. We're all just who we were before on the other side. We're back. You're back with your family, really.
So if you don't see if you see your wife, you won't be attracted to her. That's where I question a lot, and I feel like that makes me a bad person.
Well, that's the family thing that comes into play.
Yeah.
Is you get reunited with your family, but mainly that means your blood.
Yeah.
So like. But so your children will be with you, and I believe your wife is with you too, because you do this act that like bonds your spirits together forever.
I hope my dogs are there, because
they have to be.
If my dogs, Cassius, my rabbit, who I still think is alive.
No, dude.
That dude's alive.
Okay,
that rabbit's alive.
How long do rabbits live? Do you know that?
I don't know.
2 years max.
No way. That's way more than 2 years.
Wild rabbits.
I don't fucking know, but if Cassius is not there,
you don't want it.
I'm gonna turn into a big Karen.
Okay, you're gonna start asking for God.
Yes, I'm gonna ask.
Jesus is gonna be showing you around. It was like, can I see your father, please?
I'm gonna ask for. I'm gonna tell Peter, where's the manager? We don't have a manager in heaven, sir.
Let me speak to Michael, Mary.
Let me speak to somebody. Because I was promised a nice pit bull named Nevaeh here, and she's not fucking here.
Well,
and I'll probably get kicked out because I cursed right there. And she'd be like, "No, you're going to hell."
I will say that I didn't feel or see anything that reminded me of other animals. It just, I think that's one of those other things that's on this side that we cling to. It's like, oh, we like this because it makes me comfortable, and it's another living thing, but I don't think it's in the same spirit realm. But I always like to think that way. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, when I die, I'll see Puddin' and I'll see all these dogs that I had throughout my life. They'll be there. But in reality, I don't fucking know what happens.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've just done DMT, which gives you the experience of death temporarily. And Mike Tyson will talk about how magic and shit it is.
Yeah.
I was disappointed. I was like, I thought I'd see more. I thought I'd see more than I did. And it was more like in my head visualizing things. Mm-hmm. But if I opened my eyes, I'd still see my room, but things would be moving around. It's hard to describe, and I don't recommend other people do it because it fucks up your day-to-day life, knowing that there's this crazy other place that exists at all times that you're from and you're going to go back to, and that people are coming out of constantly and re-entering every day. Mm. It's like every day there's a delivery in a nursing room, and there's also a burial at a funeral home or graveyard. This cycle of churning just happens all the time, and you're just in a step of it no matter where you are in life.
What is life?
And it's weird. To me it's like some kind of test or something that you've opted into. Yeah. Because you think you'd have a better shot at it this time around or whatever. Yeah. But there is a weird sinking feeling that you have done this before, and maybe not even like on this place as we know it, like Earth and shit. It's like maybe I had a different life on a different planet in a different part of space, and we were different beings. But like all the parts of life that are always that me, you, and a dog all experience, it's like we're all caught up in that. I don't know, but there's an immense feeling that everything's connected, and that your thoughts really determine what happens outside of your body. Yeah, you can steer the ship from your brain.
Yeah, and every religion has something they believe about, and yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, the Muslims think that 42 virgins, Buddhists and Taoists.
Do the Muslims think 40? Was that just
72?
Them? Was that just them?
I don't know. I don't know if that was. I don't know anything about it.
I don't know if Bin Laden told them Bin Laden probably blew a bunch of smoke up their ass. That shit doesn't even exist.
Back in the Roman era,
which prostitution would have prevented that.
The Catholic Church did this thing before Crusades, where they would take their generals and they drug them up and take them to like some temple that they had built that's like looks all magical and shit, and they'd send a bunch of whores out there and just make them suck their dick and tell them how amazing life was and feed them grapes and stuff. And then the next day they drug them again and take them back to whatever. They would be like, we were able to send you to heaven for a day. Mm-hmm. And that's what's waiting for you if you go to battle and whatever. And
so you just trick them?
Yeah, you trick them into thinking that they had seen heaven. Yeah. And they're like just willing to die. Yeah. Because they think that they're just going to get sucked off with grapes again. And it's just going to be awesome.
Sucked off with grapes? Yeah. Sounds like a good time. Oh, man. Yeah, and it's just, the Mormons think that life originated in Missouri.
God, yeah, and when I Googled that, I had...
Is that true? I don't know. I saw it on South Park.
I've got the number. I've still got their number around.
Remember when we saw those cute girls at the park?
Come unto Christ, yeah. And then it has a QR code.
Remember when we saw those cute girls at the park?
ComeUntoChrist.org.
I saw them at the food bank. Yes, I was there because I'm poor. You might believe... I was thinking you might believe... I was thinking, like, you might believe that you have, magic underwear, but I think what's under it is more magic.
Yeah, I think underneath those underwear where the magic at.
It could cure cancer, probably.
Yeah, I'd be like, you want to live for 200 more years and never get sick again?
Give me some pussy.
I gotta come in your mouth.
In the mouth.
When the pandemic first started, I told a girl that the vaccine was my semen.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and she was like, "When can I get it?"
Oh, for real?
Yeah. This is how stupid people are. But,
Oh man.
yeah, that's horny talk for you. That's some private conversation leaked.
We're at an hour. You want to just
This
take
one was
a break?
kind of all over the place.
You want to take a break?
Yeah, we'll pause.
All right.